Okay, so I'm literally just sitting here at 2 a.m. watching Scump and Hector from OpTic play virtual slot machine on stream, and I'm realizing we have reached a point in society where professional Call of Duty players are now professional gamblers who happen to play Call of Duty sometimes. And I'm watching this instead of sleeping. This is my life. My neighbor is probably well rested and doesn't even know who Scump is, which is honestly the best case scenario. So I was thinking about this the other day. Wait, was it yesterday? Time doesn't exist when you're watching someone lose fake money on fake slot machine. Anyway, I was thinking about how weird is that we actually, you know what? That reminds me of something. My grandma used to go to bingo night and church, and somehow that feels more ethical than what I'm watching right now. But I was talking about, yes, so OpTic Gaming, you know? The Call of Duty team that's been around forever, the one with all the championship and the legacy and the integrity. Yeah, that one. They just signed a deal with ROOBET, which is a crypto casino, and now Scump and Hector are streaming themselves playing slots. And I'm not even mad there about the gambling part. Well, I am, but that's not the weird part. The weird part is they are not even good at pretending to be excited about it. Like, there is a clip going around where they are standing in front of a virtual slot machine and they are literally running around the room screaming when it's a bonus. And you can tell they are thinking, is this what we have to do to get the bag? Is this the bag? The answer is yes, this is the bag. The bag gives fake slot machine money. Wait, did I just say the bag? I've been watching too many streams. My therapist would probably call this parasocial relationship behavior. But here, it's just... That's actually really sad. This is where it gets weird, well, weirder. So I was thinking about how capitalism is basically just... Actually, you're probably wondering why I'm still talking about this. So am I, but here is the thing. My neighbor doesn't know who Scump is, and somehow their life makes more sense than mine. In this reality, we are just going with it. But the point I was trying to make before I interrupted myself, which is very on brand, is that OpTic literally kicked a player named Pred. He was part of the championship team, they won champs. They kicked him off their team for having gambling problem. Like they removed him from their roster, tarnished his reputation, and said, "We don't do gambling here." And then signed a sponsorship deal with a gambling website. That's like if your friend got fired from their job for showing up drunk, and then the company started selling alcohol in the break room. It doesn't make sense. But here's the thing, it makes perfect sense. Because money. The answer is always money. And Nadeshot, you know, the guy who found the 100 thieves, flew to Mexico to do gambling streams. Because you can do certain type of gambling streams in the United States. So he literally left the country to gamble on camera while his company was doing layoff. That's not a joke. Actually happened. I'm not making this up. I wish I was making this up. Wait, what I was talking about, I completely lost track. That's fine. But we're just... actually, you know what? Let's just pretend that this is intentional. Yeah, that's fine. But the real issue, and I know you are probably thinking, why does this person care so much about esports gambling? And honestly, valid question. But here is the thing, Scump's audience is mostly kids, like teenagers who look up to him, and he's showing them how to play slots. Not how to play Call of Duty better, slots. The game where you press a button and sometimes money comes out, but usually it doesn't, and the host always wins. Your mom probably doesn't understand algorithms, and somehow her Instagram feed is way more interesting than mine, which sound way better than watching someone pretending to be excited about a slot machine bonus. But I don't care, I'm still talking about it though, which is, that's a problem. But anyway, and that's when he hit me. Wait, did something actually hit me? No, that's a metaphor. I'm fine. But that's when I realized we are all just You know what? I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore, but I think that's the point. The point is that we have normalized this. We have normalized influencer promoting gambling to kids. We have normalized flying to Mexico to circumvent laws. We have normalized pretending to be excited about slot machine for money. And the worst part is working. People are watching, I'm watching, you are probably watching. My mom probably will understand this perfectly. She'd be like, why are you watching someone gamble on the internet? I'll be like, because it's content, man. And then she'd be like, that's not content, that's a problem. And she will be right. Here, we are just trying to figure things out together. So yeah, that's why I'm talking to a camera and at 2 a.m. about OpTic gaming, gambling on stream. My neighbor is probably sleeping, but here, this is what we've got. And honestly, thanks for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. You're probably doing something way cooler with your life. But here, we've got this. And that's something, I think. The real question is, will I stop watching these streams? Probably not. Will OpTic stop doing them? Definitely not. Will anything change? Probably not. But at least we are talking about it. Or I'm talking about it to the camera at 2 a.m. This is my life, and honestly, that's enough, I think.